y'all, it's Khadijah. What's going on? Locating pretty soon to the West Coast, and my initial idea was, okay, new state, new life. I might as well get new hair, you know. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna cut it, do a style, perm it, do all this stuff, and make it really funky, you know, and just do something different, because after all, it's just hair. It'll grow, I can cut it, do whatever. But the thing is this, I've been wearing my natural hair since 2002, 2001, 2002, yeah, 2002, and I really, really love my natural hair. It's like, you know, with the afro out, I'm just like, you know what I mean? I love having it. And when I look back on those days when I had my hair permed, I was totally obsessed with how my hair looked. I mean, of course I care about my appearance. Of course you should care how your hair looks. But if just one strand or a bunch of strands, the wind blew them out of place, I would panic. I was constantly worrying about if my style was in place. I was always, any reflective surface that was around, I'd have to check. I have to check and see. And I've never had to do that with my real hair, my natural hair. So now when I was transitioning, you know, I mean, as far as going from no hair to all of this hair to super fro, but that in-between stage is just kind of weird. It's not quite long enough to braid, but it's, you know, when it's short, it's kind of sassy, it's kind of sexy, and when it's in between, it's like you don't know what to do with it. So I would twist it, but then I'd have days where I'm just like, all right, here we go. RZA this is Jizza. Jizza just cannot stand to be in here and not be paid attention to. So hello, say hello, you're on camera. There you go. And this one too. This is Inspector Deck. Yes. Look at that. Look at that face. Doesn't she look like an inspector? Look. Look. Give me that mug again. Okay, now I paid attention to you. Now you have to go. Okay. So, yeah, but I'm really, and then I'm seeing all these sisters with these beautiful locks, and initially, before I decided on my move, I was like, I want to have locks, I'm going to have locks, I'm going to do it finally. And I actually set up an appointment with a loctician about 1.5 years ago, and the day of my appointment, I chickened out. I'm like, do I really want to do this? Because when I had straight hair, I wore weaves, I did everything that you could possibly do to your head, I did. I did the gel, I did the sets, I did this, I did that. And you know, it was even hard to commit to this for a while. I actually wore wigs during my in-between afro and, you know, short. I figured that locks were just the next natural step in my hair evolution, so to speak. And that would be like graduation to me, because I'd worn the afro for so long. And then it's like, I would kind of miss having the afro. I've got something in my eye, that's why I keep messing with my face. I'm not, you know, I hate when that happens. But, and I think locks are gorgeous. But again, it's a commitment. It's like, just like the natural hair thing was, it's like I have to wait. When I look at different sisters' videos on Locs and their transitions, they speak of the same kind of waiting period that I had to go through to get to where my hair is now, where I'm loving it. It wasn't just, of course, you know, when you go cold, it's you have to wait for it to get like this. It doesn't get like this overnight, just like you don't get long, luxurious, beautiful locks overnight. And my man actually got me a book about it, and I read it and I loved it. I was like, okay, I'm ready to do this, but I still couldn't quite, and now I'm leaning more and more towards locks. From the way I came up was that this kind of hair is bad. You can't comb it, you can't do this with it, you can't do that with it, therefore it's bad, so it has to be processed. And I was just trying to break myself out of that mindset. And I felt like learning to love myself and my hair would segue into me learning to love who I am and love myself. You know, because once it's relaxed, that's it. This thing may be a texturizer. I don't know. I ran into a sister a couple years ago who did a texturizer in her hair, and her hair was natural, and she was like, oh my gosh, don't believe the hype. Texturizer is not the way to go. This will straighten your hair just like a relaxer. She was like, I am so mad that I did this. But I don't know. I really want to do locks. So what do you think? What do you think? This whole I am not my hair thing. To perm or not to perm? So I'm kind of torn between the two, but yet leaning more towards the locks. So anyway, that's what's on my mind right now, and I would love to hear what you think about that. I'll talk to you later.